We have 4 people who wants to declare Shahada. So they can come to the stage.
Okay. One second, please. Now a question.
بس أول شيء هذا مع ال questions and answers. It's very easy to become a citizen of the Muslim nation. All you have to say is the password, which Sheikh ذاكر inshallah will teach it to our new brothers. As we say, we are all brothers in humanity. We are all humans, whatever religion we are. But just like citizenship, you know, he's from this country or that country. When they declare this very nice password, which is known to everybody, it's not a password, then they gain a special brotherhood, which is the brotherhood in Islam. Come on. Just be careful. So you can stand. Can we have some question first?
Can you give the microphone to them? May I know your name, brothers? Can I have the names?
Jomar. Yeah.
Your brother?
My name is Vincent.
Wilson.
I'm Gilbert.
Sorry?
Gilbert.
Stephen. I would like to ask you a question that do you believe that there is one God? All of you? All of you believe? And do you believe that Prophet Muhammad is a messenger of God? Do you believe? Do you believe that Jesus, peace be upon him, is he God or is he a messenger? Messenger. What do you believe? Messenger, mashallah. Messenger? Mashallah. Yes, that is one of the fundamentals of faith, that we believe that Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, is not God but is the messenger of God. I would like to ask you.
He has one question, the last question.
Fine, you have a question?
Yeah. Good evening, Dr. Zakir. Assalamu alaikum. So, beginning from me, I was raised Christian. Believe me or not, from I woke up from the childhood and become a mature, I didn't open Bible. That is really true. And everyone, and even until now. But someone came to me, then introduced me about Islam. So one thing left in me, since last 15 days, I started to read Quran and search about Islam. So one thing that I want to know regarding the Islam and regarding become a Muslim, I prepared some questions. I prepared some notes here, which is I found in the YouTube, in other articles in the internet, that it says these words came from Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him. So I want to read this. Then I want an answer from Dr. Zakir regarding clarifications. I don't have any doubt to become a Muslim. I believe in one religion. But then I want to clarify first before my heart open and accept the Islam and become a Muslim.
Sure. Can I have the question, please?
Yeah. So Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever killed a person having a treaty with the Muslims shall not smell the smell of paradise, through its smell is perceived from the distance of the 40 years. Another thing, if anyone kills a man who grants protection prematurely, Allah will forbid him to enter the paradise. Another thing, Allah, the Almighty, Allah the Almighty tortures those who torture people in this life. So my question is there any
Can you
human...
repeat the third? Can you repeat the second and third hadith, please?
The second.
Can you come in the front here, please? I'm looking, yes.
The second is, if anyone kills a man who he grants protection prematurely, Allah will forbid him to enter paradise. So my question for this statement from Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is there any written in the book that...
Can I request that the parent can take the child out, please? I request the father, can you take the child down, please? Jazakallah shukr. I request the volunteers. I believe there are less volunteers here. If there are volunteers here, if you avoid me telling on the stage, your ears should be sharp enough. It is mentioned very clearly that children below the age of 8 should not be allowed here. So you see to it that the volunteers, their ears should be sharp enough. The moment you hear the cry the first time, the second time it should not be heard. So I request the volunteers to be active, and I request the parents themselves, you do it voluntary, because the Sharia says let a small loss take place to prevent a big loss. We are having this program is being telecast to 100 million people. So please cooperate. You wouldn't like to be the cause of 100 million people not hearing correctly. So I request the parents, the moment your child cries, see to it that you move your child outside the theater, please. Jazakallah. Can you continue, please?
Okay. Back to my question. So, if there is any written in the book that, or in the Quran says that there is one person, a human being, sent by God or give the authority that kills a person, whatever this person has sinned or even the heavy sins. So as what I said, Allah Almighty tortures the person who tortures human beings. So that is my question.
What's your question? I didn't understand.
Is there any human being that Allah gives permission to kill a person? Just what we did, just what happened nowadays.
The brother asking a question that does Allah give permission for you to kill any other human being? The hadith is quoted that if there is a tie, like the hadith, he quoted 3 hadiths. One hadith says that if there is a peace treaty between the Muslims and the others, you have to protect that person. If you don't, then you will not enter Jannah. The second says that you cannot kill a person who is under peace treaty. If you do that, you shall not enter Jannah. All these verses talk about you should not kill any other human being which is under treaty. There's also another verse in the Quran which I quoted in my talk, which is a very important verse in the Quran. In Surah Ma'idah chapter 5 verse number 32, which says that if anyone kills any other human being, whether it be a Muslim or non-Muslim, unless it be for murder or for spreading corruption in the land, it is as though he has killed the whole of humanity. And if he saves any human being, he has saved the whole of nation. So according to the Quran, as well as the Hadith, you cannot kill any innocent human being. And your question, who can you kill? Only that person, as the Quran says, unless, you cannot kill any other human, unless he spreads corruption. So if a person spreads corruption in the land, then you can kill him. Do not kill any other human being unless he commits murder. If someone has murdered someone, and then if you murder him, Quran gives permission. Secondly, if he spreads corruption in the land, for example, if a man goes and rapes a woman, it is spreading corruption. So the penalty in Islam for rape is death penalty. So the only 2 places where you can kill any other human being is that if he is spreading corruption in the land or if he has committed murder. Spreading corruption can include many things. For example, as I said, committing rape of a woman. So if these 2 things are there, these 2 are the only time where death penalty can be given, and the Sharia specifies where death penalty can be given. If you read the hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there are cases where death penalty can be prescribed. In all the other cases, if you kill any other innocent human being, if he is not spreading corruption in the land, and if he has not committed murder, then it is as though you have killed the whole of humanity. Hope that answers the question. Hope you are convinced. Brother, hope you are convinced with the answer. Yes. So would you like to take the Shahada now? A request of the brother again. I prefer that the people should be down. They should not be called on the stage, so I can interact. I'm turning my back to the audience, to the camera. Okay, as I was saying, that all of you believe that there is one God? Do you believe Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God? And you believe that Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, is the messenger of God? Is anyone forcing you to accept Islam? Are you doing out of your own free will? Out of your own free will? Are you doing it out of your own free will? Is anyone forcing you? Okay, I'll just say it in Arabic. The same thing, that there is one God and Prophet Muhammad is the messenger, and you repeat it, inshallah, after me. Ashhadu. Can you give the microphone, please? Dr. Mazhar. Ashhadu.
Ashhadu.
Allah.
Allah.
Ilaha.
Ilaha.
Illallah.
Illallah.
Wa ashhadu.
Washhadu.
Anna.
Anna.
Muhammadan.
Muhammadan.
Abduhu.
Abduhu.
Wa rasuluhu.
Wasulul.
I bear witness
I bear witness
that
that
there is no God
there's no God
but Allah,
but Allah,
and
and
I bear witness
I bear witness
that
that
Prophet Muhammad
Prophet Muhammad
is the messenger
is the messenger
and servant of Allah.
and servant of Allah.
MashaAllah, we go Muslim, and I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may He grant all of you Jannah, inshallah.
We will take care of it.
I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah grant all these for the Jannah, and through them may He guide other peoples to the straight path of Islam. Jazakallah.